Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm Dark Polago. Thanks for joining me on another morning watch list building session. Today is my son's birthday. Happy birthday, Joey. It is April 8th, 2022. And yeah, let's get into it. We got lots of stuff to cover today. We've got some big news out of some mega caps that should be fun. And let's see what else we got going on here. All right. Let's just kick it off. Apple in the news. Apple will be posting its first ever live sports broadcast. Friday Night Baseball will debut on Apple TV with a streaming doubleheader. Let's go, Apple. Right? Where's my stupid magic cults? Thank you. Did you all play Costco yesterday? I hope so. I gave it to you on a silver platter. Look at that cup and handle. Let's go, baby. Apple, first ever sports broadcast, MACD crossover, slingshot squeeze getting ready to crack off. Lower primaries up. We might get a little bit of a dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. A little dip down before we crack off. Apple above 173.50 launches. 175, we got to look at what we have to look at what max pain is since it's Friday. And the market is giant manipulation. So let's just check that out. We got to make sure we look at those today. Max pain 172.50. I have those 172.50 calls. They may pin it there. May go up a couple bucks, may come back a couple bucks. But Apple 172.50s look pretty juicy for today. What does that mean? That means we choppy chop chop. What is up with my stuff, dude? Where's my magic helts? Yo, what's up with magic helts? Lame. Thank you. Oh, I got to go through and change them all. Anyway, so 174 is a 4-hour mid. The big deal is getting above the 21. So breaking yesterday's highs, right? 170, 173.35-esque, right? That would be above the 21. I think we might get a little bit of a pop early. 4-hour mid, 174. 174. That's it, really. Contrarian, we reject the 21. We come back down for our bottom 171. So there's your range. 171, 174 on Apple. Okay. They do have news. Should be pretty decent. CrowdStrike, right? Early on this week, right? Kind of had some bad times, but came on strong yesterday. Early this week, last couple days, cup and handles all over the place. 230 is the cap on CrowdStrike. Said it's been granted provisional authorization to operate at impact level 4, which will enable it to protect information of Department of Defense and defense industrial-based consumers. DEFCON level 4, basically. CrowdStrike in the news. And let me look at this a little deeper. Hold on. Let me look a little deeper. Little deeper we go. ATR of $11 a day. Coming up over the... All right. CrowdStrike above. $233. We get some movement. There's a big old supply zone right there, though. So it would be trading the zone 230. Excuse me. All right, 225 to 237. That could be the move for crowd today. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Well, let me see here. Sorry, I'm looking at quite a few things. I mean, it looks good to go, right? But at the same time, it's super choppy. right? Yeah, it's getting stuffed. Um, if we get some squeezes releasing, 233 CrowdStrike. I gotta note that someplace. Because crowd 233. All right. Moving on. Quidel. You guys remember trading this? Qdel. All right. Guides Q4, Q1 revenue. And up 166%. Look at that. Boom. Shakalaka laka laka. Next stop, 126 on Qdel. 4 hour 200. Momentum, look for 1618 retracement pullback. This looks a lot like Costco did yesterday, remember? It ripped. So Qdel, look at that. That's just glorious. Alrighty. What the actual hell is going on? Trifecta, right? If it closes above 18 to 119, it's going to trifecta up to the 200 day at 125. Qdel looks strong. All right, got to write that down too. Qdel, we will look at divergence when we get to that part of the day. All right. Medicare finalized its decision to restrict coverage of biogens to patients participating in clinical trials. Under the policy, government health insurance program will only pay for the drug if patient is enrolled in a clinical trial. BIIB. I bet you they were kind of dependent on that that Medicare money. They're not going to get it, so they're coming down 205, 203 on BIIB. Okay, Robinhood, your favorite trading platform of all time, has been downgraded to sell from neutral at Goldman Sachs, saying the softening retail engagement levels profitability concern will likely limit out any outperformance. Cuts its target to 13 from 15. Well, guess what, fellas? It's not even trading at 13. Yes, burn this sucker to the ground. Let's go. Buy the news, sell the rumor. Sell the rumor, buy the news. I don't know. It doesn't have much life left in it. This is a $9.50 stock. Yeah, just Robinhood's dead. This is fun. We get a kick out of this in the group. We get a kick out of the hood. Living in the hood. Boom, chakalaka. All right. I need to pull up. There's a reason why I pulled up Thinkorswim. I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, all right, moving on. China's worsening COVID outbreak when extended lockdown in Shanghai has oil analysts calling their demand forecasts even further. Right, WT40 had earnings. Who cares? All right, so this is important. Ithaca Energy is acquiring UK North Sea oil and gas producer for 1.1 billion plus 360 million in contingent payments. Seacar Point is the operator of a Camb oil field in which Shell holds a 30% interest. One second, please. Uno momento, por favor. You gotta let this stupid thing load up. I swear, I'm like literally 2 days away from going out and buying a PC so that I can get, so I can trade, Thinkorswim, and stream. All right, I wanted to look at some options contracts for something. Wanted to look at the options contracts for something. 1 second. Y'all can't hate me for being a couple minutes behind today. All right. Robinhood death. Okay. Alcoa Energy or AA downgraded to neutral from outperforming Credit Suisse, cut on the target 82. And I think that's it. Tesla in the news. Tesseract. Musk delivered the company's first made in Texas vehicles on Thursday, saying the company was entering a news phase and teasing coming products, including a dedicated robotaxi. What do we got here? Look at this. This is funky looking, right? I would say that's a broadening pattern on the 5-minute. Does anybody else agree? A little bit of inverted head and shoulders happening here on Tesla. Can we get a down day? What's Max Payne? Microsoft Max Payne, they pin all the time. Netflix pins on Max Payne all the time. So remind me to look up for those. What? $10.60 on Tesla? Oh, look at that. So a dip and a rip to 1060? They got to do something with it. They can't just pin it. They can't just go flat all day. Dude, what is up with my... All right, so Tesla rejected the 21. Closed below. I got the 21 at 1070. It's just chilling in the daily cloud. Actually below the daily cloud. I don't know where that fib's coming from, so I got to get rid of it. But 4-hour bottom's at 1043, so 1043 bounce to 1060 in the day. Beep, 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 beep. All right, could very possibly happen. Yeah, unfortunately, that might be the deal. 1085 at the top. 1030 at the bottom. Okay. All right. World news: Japan, March consumer confidence at 32.8 versus 36. February current account larger surplus 1.648 versus 1.43 trillion. Consensus: Japanese industry minister said it's planning to reduce Russian coal imports gradually while looking for other suppliers. Eco data for today: we have our Baker Hughes weekly rig count at 1 Eastern and wholesale inventory month over month at 10 Eastern. I don't think that that's going to be enough to really move the market, and just making sure we don't have any Feds coming out to speak. Unemployment, Canada, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think we're good. So look for some pinning today. And then finally, the last little part. I was in meetings most of the day yesterday, so I didn't really get a trade. I did trade them open, and I traded the end of the day. So basically, what I bought at the open, I swung overnight because I'm a glutton for punishment. Shout out to Fody for giving me a little bit of help with the paired programming or paired trading. Yes, sir. It's nice to be able to reach out to somebody and being like, "This is what I'm thinking," right? Because I don't know if you know, but I had so I got in shot puts on Monday. That I didn't swing. I was in at 195. Those things went to $25. Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. I had the 650 puts. Shop hit 620 yesterday. Yeah, or the other day. So I decided that sometimes I need to reach out and ask somebody what they, to kind of double check my work. For show, for shizzle. All right. U.S. stocks are looking to close out the week on a positive note, with futures edging higher following yesterday's late day surge, with major averages still tracking for weekly declines led by sharp pullback in transport, semiconductors. Stocks rebounded on Thursday following back to back losing sessions. Investors reassess the Fed's latest plan to tighten monetary policy. Major averages taint Tuesday, Wednesday on the possibility of more aggressive monetary policy tightening by the Fed Reserve, as indicated by your boy Brainard, Harker, and Bullard. While minutes from the Fed that showed central bankers considered raising rates by 50 BPS at their March meeting, but only did 25, raising expectations a 50 BPS hike is coming in May. The benchmark 10-year Treasury hit overnight highs around 2.69% before paring back slightly with U.S. dollar, while the U.S. dollar extended gains. Now, what does that mean? That means TLT did a ripper, did a little bit of a move. Yeah, I failed this week. It looked ready to go. Typically, bond purchases easing up. TLT took a dump. My sad, but I did give you guys Etsy, so I don't want to hear anything. Okay. In macro news, China lashed out at Pelosi for reportedly planning a landmark trip to Taiwan that's been delayed because she has COVID, setting up a showdown when her visit to Asia is rescheduled. Right? China and Taiwan are not cool. Asian markets, Nikkei index rose 100 points. Way to go, Bay. You finally rose up to the challenge. Shanghai index climbed 0.47%. Hang Seng index advanced 0.29. Europe, the DAX is up, jumped 200 points. Dang, the DAX went up 1.4% overnight. That's huge. FTC gains nearly 1%. So everywhere in the world, except for us, markets are ripping. Yes, they are. Let me show you what that looks like. I'll get a chart pulled up for that. Okay. And no major earnings or eco data today heading into the weekend. So we just don't, there's nothing stopping us. Can't stop me now. Where is the, this guy? Look at this. I can make that bigger, can I? I swear if I clicked on this, it went big. There it is. Green, green, green. Green, 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 green. Hong Kong market up, right? US market. From a Forex perspective, this is what we like to see. We like to see, I believe, the US dollar on the being stronger than the yen. There's something to do with the Australian dollar, and I can't remember what it was. I'll have to relook at that. But yeah, there you go. Okay. Store that down. It's kind of green across the board. Yeah, I use Webull for some stuff. Uranium, coal, right? I'm looking more at Webull because they now have the TTM squeeze. This is interesting. Huh. Very interesting. They have the TTM squeeze as part of their desktop application now, right? It's Lotto Friday. Let's find some Lottos, shall we? All right. Most active. Do I have a most active? Twitter, MNTS, SoFi, AMD, Neo, Mulan. Wow. I was told to look at investing in Mullen Automotive at $1. I could have doubled my money. Interesting. All right. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Where we at? All right. Futures, outlook. All right, now comes my favorite part of the segment. We're looking at the futures. It is finally ready to go. We did it, fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, farm animals from afar. Look at that. Tweezer bottom, daily ES. Don't know what a tweezer bottom is? Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you what that looks like. And the significance of it is this. I have this wallpaper on my computer. This is tweezer bottom. You go long above the high of the second candle. So long above 45.25. Well, we got a snow line there. It's stuffed us before. Yeah, we're looking good. We get an update today. Whoop de whoop. Held the 21, held the 200. We're bullish again. Anyway, I'm excited. Daily, 4 hour. All right, got out of a little demand zone. Well, when I show you the 30-minute, this is what it'll be. We finally overtook the 21. If this 4 hour candle closes above the 21, which it should, right, we can look to go long to 45.38, retest the 200, right? From a 30-minute perspective, we got through that stupid supply zone, right? We're back testing it now for support. And if we can maintain, oh, looky there, looky there. 2150 stack positive. We need to get basically that. So we're compressing 21 EMA, 200 SMA, squeeze, moving average squeeze. Things happen when these things come together, right? We pop out one side or the other. As long as we can carry the momentum through today, I'm going to kick back until 45.20 hits, right? And then we can trade 45.20 up to the snow line 45.38. Okay, contrarian. We start failing this 21 down, the 30-minute means we come back and test the 50-day today, right? Which would be a horrible choppy day today, little head and shoulders forming, right? I like it though. Of course, the market's going to do what the market wants to do, but this squeeze will pop off probably right around 6:30. We'll get a deciding candle. We're going to rip or dip. Okay. It is what it is. Next week's going to be good, right? I think next week we're going to be pretty good. Look at the old. All right. NASDAQer. The old NASDAQer. Okay. Well, we had two directions to go. Let me get rid of. I'm going to leave that up. So we came down. We held the 21. We dojied the 7th, right? Closed below it, right? We're trying to get back above it. This is a good bounce pattern here. Okay. We held this tree line. You guys think those tree lines are a joke? They're not. Those are the, like, I think those are tree lines and fire lines are the most heavily weighted of my voodoo lines. So we came down, we tested those, the 618 retracement from this low to this high. We're moving back up. All right, so here's the deal. 10, or let's just say 15,000. The upside, if we close, we have support at 14444, below that 14380, below that 14345, 14350. If we drop back down, we can easily come back down to 14,100 as seen on my 30-minute chart, or on the 4-hour works as well. Okay. Right. This is chop nastiness. Okay. I'm not as excited about the NASDAQ as I am the Dow or the ES, but this is a pretty significant support level. This would just, This is why I think that we get pinning of like Apple, Netflix, Microsoft, Tesla, right? Any of these heavily weighted NASDAQ components, right? A little bit of consolidation happening. Okay. So, um, I don't think we can run an Elliott wave on this yet, unfortunately. All right, 30-minute, we're holding on for dear life to that 50. This is why I think we get consolidation, right? Compression, ups and downs, chop, NASDAQ chop today. So depending on what the ES looks pretty straightforward. The NASDAQ looks choppy. Let's see what the Dow has to say, and then we may just need to trade some small caps, unfortunately. All right, the daily Dow failed, came back, held the 200. Nice 618 retracement, baby. Currently chilling at a snow line. Okay, or did I draw that line? That's not a, oh, that's point of control. My bad. 35,000 to the upside target. Looks pretty good. We get above point of control. We have 2150 stacked positive. We're about nice clean bounce off of a 618 retracement. Looking to move back up. 4-hour chart. All right, we overtook the 21 on the 4-hour. We're trying to make that move from this skyline to point of control. Retest the 50-day at 34,750. Initial target. 34,500 support. Right. Little bull flag forming, little pop. I said 35,000, maybe 34,800. That's the Dow, right? I'm gonna have to take a break here in a minute. You guys are gonna have to give me a second. All right, looking at 30-minute, 21,200 crossover. That's bullish. 30-minute, we ripped up above the 200. We back tested it for support. Gonna get some golden crosses happening today. If we get this little wedge breakout, 34677, 34759. I think that's the move. I don't think we hit, well, maybe. $30-day, 30-minute point of control puts us at looking at it from this perspective. If our point of control is at 34662, one thing I don't like is I can't just put in like 10-minute, 30-day, right? All right. So we are right at point of control right now on the Dow. It's stuffed us quite a few times, right? It's been pretty significant until we can burst up over it, but it's held a support. This is a pretty significant level, 34662. I'm going to look for a 10-minute close above that to go long on the Dow. Okay. It's pretty easy. That's just a real easy play. Really easy peasy play. I guess I could just look at the daily. Interesting. All right. That's the move on the Dow. Let's look at the YM. I'm running out of time here. I need to start moving this up a little bit faster. All right. All right, your small caps failed the 50-day. So now we're negative. We do have the 21 above us, but we're below the 50, the 200, and the 21. Okay. We did come back down. Like I said, remember, we're going to get some wicks through that 382, but we got the body close above it, body close above it, right? So 2000, that $2,000 level. Now, here's the deal. If we get a close, well, when I get in the lower time frames, we'll look at it a little bit more, but upside target of 2030, magnet to 2040, okay, on the YM. Clean bounce off that 382, 2030. Remember I said 2030 is the 4-hour 200, which is also 50% retracement. We could very easily chop between 2000 and 2027, right? Especially with this 21 coming down. If that 21 crosses the 200, then we may break the 382. If that happens, the Russell small cap is in a downtrend. Okay, let's look at a 30. Looks like there's a level at 2015 that keeps stuffing us. I don't know what's there, but it has been causing problems. Triple top, triple tap, little inverted head and shoulders action, neckline, 20. There we go. All right. Sorry, I needed to see this. All right, we got the 200, or we got the 2150 crossover. We do have a neckline for inverted head and shoulders at 2015. We get a 30-minute close above 2015, we hit 2027, right? If it can't break above it, right, then we consolidate just like it's been doing for the last little while, okay? All right, moving on to gold. There's gold, and then them are hills. All right. Oh, looky there. Looky. What did I do? I did a thing. Look, I did a thing. Today's the day. We're going to find out which way we go. Okay. Does it compress for one more day? I mean, it could. I don't know if it's got room in it to compress. Yeah, it does. All right. We'll look at gold next week for directional move. Okay. Yeah. When you have two majors, the 50 and the 200, and they're fighting with each other, right? If this 50 starts crossing up and this 200 starts crossing down, you're going to get a moving average squeeze, and it's going to pop out one side or the other. When it does, it's going to be explosive. You're going to want to be around to see it. Look at the compression that's happening, right? Compression is happening. I'm not going to go and redraw. This puts us out till the 12th. All right, see what happens when that 50 cross. Oh, come on. There it is. When this, so bullish, back test to 200. You get a 50, 200 crossover, that's bullish, right? It kept it above the 21. We came back, we tested the 200. We're riding the 50. We're riding that 50. 1941 is the level. Above 1941, I think we get pops to 48 and 54. Okay. For those of you that are interested in the gold. All right, checking out Crude. All right, well, we all know what happened. Crude broke our trendline support. It is backtesting it now to confirm that it is going to become resistance. Okay. If we can get back up, then I will remove this trend line and see if maybe it's not as powerful as I thought it was. That hit some pretty key levels, right? We have Crude news today. We have some weekly, we have some counts, but it's below resistance, chilling at this demand zone, right? I don't know where I got this blue line from. I really don't. Let me just get rid of it. It's distracting me. Yeah. Below 93, we back test 88, right? Above 98, we test 102, 103, 104. Okay. All right. Checking out ZB bonds. All right. So what I thought was bullish is actually the Fed selling, right? There's no bond purchasing happening. Next target I've got is 138 for ZB. You can look at TLT and do a downside move. TLT is a snitch. You're dang right it is. Downside move on TLT. $125 breaks, and I'm not seeing support anywhere. There we go. Oh, wow. 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 Hold on. Dude, I've got to go way back in time. Do I not just have a straight line? How do I not have... TLT's got support at 125, right? If it cracks below 126.62, it's going to trade down pretty quickly to 122. It can bounce here, right? Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. All right, I don't want to know if I want to play TLT. All right, sorry, I'm all over the place right now. The yen, coming down to test previous lows. Like last time it hit 0.8, 0.008010, we had a big bounce. So if it cracks below that, then continued selling pressure in the yen. Okay, that's it. Let's look at our bread and butters, and then we'll get into the plays. The plays. All right, where are we at? Added Microsoft and Roku. SPX doesn't trade pre-market, so I had to put something there. All right, let's get into it. This is the 15-minute chart for our bread and butter stocks. These are stocks that we've been trading for the last month, several months. Apple, nice move, little dip, little rip, little dip, little rip, right? Max pain is going to be, like I said, 172.50 is max pain. Do they consolidate it here, or do they try to run it up? There's just too many fib levels on this thing. That's Mo Beta. I don't even know where this 618 retracement came from. Too many fib levels. All right. 174.50, 176. Right. We got to take out pre-market high at 173.50 before that move, that little pop happens. That'd be a big move up. We could very easily down and then flat, right? Remember, Max Payne's 172.50 on Apple, and that is that's where they want to close it today, 172.50. So we could go down and up, or we could go up and down. I'm just going to do what it wants to do. Okay. AMD looks like 105 is that key level. I have the 107 calls. I know that's a little bit of a reach, but again, it can do that same thing. It can go 102.50, close at 104.50, 105.75. I can't remember if AMD does a very good job of pinning. Usually doesn't. Max Payne's 110. Wow, look at the 107 puts. It's crazy. Is that for today? That's for today. Interesting. They're saying 110 on AMD. That means it would have to have a ripper of a day. Regardless, 105, 105.23, 105.75. Right above 105.75, we get some pretty good movement. But it's stuffed this 105 level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 10 times. Right, it's gonna take a lot to get it above that. I don't know what this is about. It looked good. Let's pull back. I think those 107 calls are going to be junk. Roku. Like, do you see all the inverted head and shoulders that are forming on the 15-minute chart? All right, Roku neckline 119. Above that, we hit 122, 124, 127. Nvidia, all the inverted head and shoulders are happening. Nvidia long above 246, 250, 252. My 255 calls are going to be worthless. I thought that we would get this move pre-market. Instead, it rejected it. Tesla, I think Tesla's what's causing all this little inverted head and shoulders as well. If Tesla breaks this 382, I don't know where it's coming from, but Tesla. What? Hold on, there's something. Like, there was no news, right? What's going on with the nasty pullback? Oh, is it because of the NQ? Is that what it is? Is the NQ being a jerk? You know what I did not do, which I should have? It's just bad. Maybe it'll snap back. Okay, so SPY can fall down to about 448 or it bounce off the 200 day. If it breaks below that, then it just gets super ugly, right? If this holds, then right, we get to move back up to 450. SPY should pin at 450 today. QQQ is testing its 5-minute 200 right now. If this breaks, right, 351 incoming. A bad day for tech. Microsoft, this is, look at that. Microsoft gave up the ghost, y'all. Thanks, Microsoft. Thank you, Microsoft, for ruining everybody's day. It needs to close at the 618. It can come down 299.88, but it really needs to hold 300. Really needs to hold 300. Dip, 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 dip. Netflix inverted head and shoulders, super chop on a Friday. Netflix is good for Max Payne, and so is Microsoft. Let me just show you what that looks like. 375 is Max Payne for Netflix, and 302.50 for Microsoft. So Netflix 375. That's a big up move. It can do it though, right? Long Netflix above 366.33 to 374. Below 360, 354. I know that's a big old nasty range, but this tree line is super important. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Netflix at the open. So Snow QDL, Netflix. I'm gonna look at a couple other things real quick. Snow, Informa, something. All right. Light at 225s, long above 217, 225. Snow looks ready to go. Okay. CrowdStrike. Ooh, look at that. Big ups. Big ups. God, that's a big old candle. It's a $10 wick. $10 wiki wick. Stack positive moving averages. 228, 233. Stuffed. All right, so CrowdStrike's been stuffed at 233, long above 228. If it clears this 233 or 230, what is it? 232.50. I can give you an estimated target. $234.50 is what I got. Maybe just get the 235s and expect it to not go in the money and get in and get out. Okay. And then QDEL was the other one that we had talked about this morning. Oh my God, we missed it. We missed it for the biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. We missed it for the biscuit. $302.50 is max paying for Microsoft. Oh, look at that. It's right at his tree line. That's an easy one. I'm going to do a butterfly, same day butterfly, 302.50. Watch it pin. Okay. What was Netflix again? How am I doing on time? I got 10 minutes. Sorry, I have to hurry. Where's my groups? Where's my groups? Where's my group of people? Huh. All right. Don't know what that means, but sorry. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? This is FlowTrade. This is smart money, dark pool, and block trade algorithm software. The flow index has been created to track large institutions, hedge funds, smart monies, dark pools, block trades. Large, just the big boys. We created the flow index from that. That flow index tracks all of that. We look for divergence. We look for flow index heading, because if flow index is heading up, that means they're net buying. If price is coming down, they buy into positions as they're coming down so they don't disrupt the market. I don't have time to go into it right now, but I do have time to get through your plays, okay? Good morning, Johnny. Johnny, you want to look at Roblox? I looked at Pfizer the other day and Twitter. Big swooshing. This is bearish divergence in Twitter. Twitter below 46.68, backtest 39. That divergence is there. It will pro price action back down with it. Roblox. The flow index just trading with price right now. I'm looking for that separation, little Wu-Tang reversal on the flow index. Long above 45, 48, 50. We need to see that separation happen, right? That's selling. They start buying. Watch the flow index start making higher lows and higher highs, and watch for inverted head and shoulders on Roblox. Pfizer just trading with price action right now, essentially. Is there some divergence? Throw a fib on Pfizer. Let's do that. Yeah, I like Pfizer back to 53.50 if it can't make a new high. Okay. Twitter, same kind of deal, right? Bearish divergence. It's there. Like I said, if it cracks 46.40, it's going to back test and fill that gap. Home Depot. It filled the gap. Wait, watch what the flow index does. These are not super bullish on Home Depot. I think maybe it brings them, comes back down to 295. Okay. All right. Morning, Anthony. Andrea Snell, what's up, brother? I noticed you in another place, my dude. We need to, if you have questions, let me know. What's up, DJ? All right. You guys want to look at SPY? You want to look at algo for AMC and Dash? You want to go back and look at the Dow real quick? I can do that. It cracked my level. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but something came out. This is ugly. Hold on. So, hold on, let me get that point of control for you real quick. Point of control for my Dow is right at where it tapped out before, right here at 35. Just the previous high. So 34669 is the 10-minute 30-day point of control. We need to close above that to go long. It looked like it rejected it, and interestingly enough, that's a big downside move. 34,450 is a 618 retracement. I hope this all happens pre-market. I hope it just dumps off pre-market and then rips the rest of the day. But yeah, it's pretty nasty. Okay, I see what you're saying. Gotta do something real quick. Hold on. All right, I gotta get. Let me just finish this out. AMC. We have a little bit of bullish divergence, right? The algo is maintaining its trend line. It's also creating a little bit of a wedge here, right? If the flow index can start making higher lows and higher highs, I think it can pull price action up with this. I've got a white line level at 21.21. Above that, 23, and then 25. Contrarian, if we reject this 1973 level, we back test some previous lows. We trade down this zone right here, but I like the little bit of divergence. The flow index is pulling price up with it. Okay, Dash, we got some bullish divergence happening here. A little bit of a 1-2-3 reversal play. Currently at block dark pool level at 110.91. Above that, we have a magnet at 118.20. I like how the flow index is making lower lows and lower highs. I actually like Dash as a possible play for the day. Let's see what we can do as far as getting some different information here. Yeah, this looks good. Maybe. Oh, my bad. My sad. Above 113.65, a move to 116, possibly 118. Isn't that what I just said? 110, 116, 118, 110, 116, 118. I guess it really depends on what happens here with these next couple of candles. Like there is a Wu-Tang reversal possibility, but it's got to get more bullish. Right now, it's kind of bearish. Slingshot squeeze. Above 113.75 on Dash, I would wait just to see if it can get up there. Then the next level would be 116. If that happens, you get a 1, 2, 3 Wu-Tang reversal, long move. And then finally, Tweeter, they're selling. Home Depot is, I mean, Divergence is traded out pretty much. Okay. I think that's it. Got to run. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay green, and most of all, watch me or join me for the weekend watch list. We will be doing a new newsletter beginning next week with some special stuff. Have a great day.